Everybody has a past. Some are dark, some are a little brighter than others. But everybody does have a past. And everybody's past has regrets. Everybody's past is full of mistakes. Everybody's past is full of trauma. It might not be as big as others. There's still trauma in there, and I know that. Nobody's perfect. But living in the past, still doing the things that are keeping you down, and you're wondering, why can't I move? Why can't I grow? It's because you refuse to put to rest the things that are not good for you. Because you remember when it made you feel good. You're still chasing that high to this day. But you'll never get that high again. And you know that. But you just hold that hope that one day you may get that high again. That happiness that you felt when you first did it. That's why people smoke. That first time that smoke hits their lungs, that rush straight to your brain, you feel that. Then you're searching for that every single time after that. Or that alcohol, that one good night you had out with friends, you were drunk, having a good time. It made you forget about your problems for a while. Now you drink so you can forget about your problems for a little bit. Just for them to be right back when you sober up. That's the world we live in. A world full of pleasure, a world that's trying to avoid their problems, avoid their past. And if you want to be a successful man or woman in this world, you gotta face your past head on. When I say head on, I mean head on. Like, you feel every single emotion that you were supposed to feel. You let it all out. You vent it all out. You make a promise to yourself that you're gonna change. Make a promise to yourself that you're gonna change your ways. And at first it will be difficult. Trust me. It was very difficult for me to change my ways. I was stuck in my ways. I didn't want to change for nobody. I was happy being average. But I had these goals that I'd be a millionaire one day. But I wasn't putting no action behind those goals. And then finally I had a situation that woke me up. Thank God. Thank God that he saved me. Thank God that he put me on the right track. It's all thanks to him. Now I'm making these videos trying to help other people. Because that's my calling. And I love doing this. No, nobody's watching at the moment. One day I'll have 1 million people watching. Millions of people watching. I'll be guiding people to where they need to be. Right now, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about right now. Because I know I'll get there one day. As long as I stay consistent. A year ago, I would have never even dreamed about doing stuff like this. I was still smoking, still drinking, still being an idiot. Not caring about my life. Not caring about other people. Only caring about myself. And my pleasures. I was in a dark place. And I bet you might be in a dark place right now too. And you know it. But you just don't want to admit that to yourself. If you can't admit that, you're a man-child. You're a man-child. You need to grow up. And face life head on. As a man, you need to stop being afraid and running from life. Because eventually we're not going to be able to run no more. Our backs are against the wall. Now we gotta make a decision. We're gonna curl up in a ball and quit, or are we gonna grind? We're gonna lock in and grind and get that life that we've been wishing for. I keep posting about this dream life, but are you making the moves for that dream life? Tell me. You want to live that life that you keep posting on Instagram, TikTok, wherever it may be? Then you better start grinding. You better find your purpose. You better get in the gym. How you want to be rich with no actions behind it? And even if you did win the lottery by some lucky chance, you're not going to be able to sustain that money because you don't even know how to hold that much money. You're just going to blow it on shit you don't need. And then by the end of the year, you're going to be paying $400,000 in taxes that you don't have because you blew it on dumb shit. A lot of y'all don't even know how to invest. Y'all don't know how to invest in your future. Y'all will invest in weed and alcohol, but y'all won't invest in yourself. Y'all won't invest in your money. Y'all scared to lose money. But you're not scared to spend money on alcohol and drugs. Shit that you're gonna use, that'll be used up by the next day, by the end of the next day, or the end of the night, most of the time. Y'all not afraid to spend your money on that, but you're afraid to spend your money on stocks. You're afraid to spend your money on your dreams. Is that really where we're at in life? That you're afraid to spend your money on the things that you truly want? You gotta be better, bro. You gotta be better. You gotta leave this life that you've been living in the past. Begin planning for your future. Begin preparing yourself for the future. And I know this isn't a lot of y'all people are just gonna watch this video, probably just get a little motivated. Y'all gonna be like, yeah, he right. Y'all should do this and that. There might be at least one of you who watches this that says, I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna lock in and I'm gonna focus on what matters. And that's my future. That's all I want. I just want one person, at least one person, to lock in and be like, it's time to change my life. It's time to leave my past in the past. Focus on my future. Because your past doesn't define you. What you're doing now defines you. What you're doing in the future defines you. Those drugs, that alcohol you're drinking, you keep doing it, it's going to lead to a terrible future. It's going to lead to a future of trouble. Maybe health-wise, maybe legally, maybe relationship-wise. Those drugs you selling, stop doing that. And I know that's not an easy life to get out of. I come from that environment. I never sold drugs personally, but I know people that did. Most of the time, a lot of those people don't come out alive. And they try to leave that game and it doesn't work out for them. Either they end up in jail or dead. Very few people come out of that alive with their lives. And even when they do, they still have to run from that. They're constantly running from that life. Because that's something that's going to be attached to them for the rest of their life. And while no, it doesn't define who they are as a person, people are going to look at them very differently for the things that they did, especially if they know about it. So yeah, I know it's going to be difficult, but if you're in that life, please leave. Focus on your future. Focus on your future. It's Especially if you have children, you got a girl that loves you, that's been telling you what I've been telling you, what I'm trying to tell you right now. She's been telling you, yo, you gotta let this go. Been. But you just refuse to for some reason. And then y'all wonder why I can't hold down a relationship. Then y'all wonder why y'all can't hold a job. Because y'all too stubborn to open your eyes to the real world and realize what's going on. What you're doing wrong. Y'all want to put the blame on everybody else except yourself. Y'all want to put the blame on everybody but you. You laying in that bed being lazy, doing nothing all day. Who you gonna blame? Oh, there's nothing to do. Find something to do. Find something to do. There's a million things to do. Laying in bed shouldn't be one of them. Oh, you high? What you gonna blame? Oh, I'm depressed. I'm sad. So find positive habits to get you out of that. Because weed isn't a positive habit. As much as we try to tell ourselves that it's not. Alcohol is definitely not a positive habit. Alcohol gets you in trouble. And you know that. You've seen it. So please, let that past be in the past. Yes, it was fun while it lasted, but it's time to focus. It was fun while it lasted, bro. And I'm not saying don't go have fun at all. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I am saying is have fun after you've done the things that you need to do. So you can have fun without regrets. So you can have fun without guilt. If you gotta skip the club one day, skip the club. You should be skipping the club for a few years. Y'all be in the club broke. I used to be in the club broke. What you in the club for, bro? You got no money to your name. Buying drinks for bitches that you don't even care about, that you just want to have sex with. Flex on niggas that you don't even know, that you don't even like. What's the point of that? What are you celebrating? Nothing. You're celebrating nothing, excuse me. Y'all heard that. I just want y'all to lock in and realize that there's more to life. There's more to this than partying. There's more to this past that you've been living in. You're living in the past, chasing that high that is never gonna come back. It's time to let go of all that. It was fun while it lasted. But you have to become a better man, better son, better boyfriend, a better friend, better husband, whatever it may be, a better person. You need to become a better person. So it's time to leave the past behind and focus on your future. With that being said, it's been your boy King Art. I just want to thank y'all for 10 subscribers. I'm very grateful. It's all thanks to God. Without him, none of this would be possible. Yeah, man. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Hope this helped you out. Comment that you're changing your life today. Let me know that y'all watched this far. And it's been your boy King Art. Subscribe to join the journey. I'm here for y'all. Let's grow together. I'm gonna catch y'all.